Hello and welcome again. This is day 97 for my 365 days streaming challenge, where I'm trying to stream for like 365 days and then I'll finally decide what to do. I'll probably continue or maybe discontinue. I have no idea, but I cannot quit before 365 days. That's the challenge that I have basically. And on top of that, I was also trying to reach 50 followers by the end of the year, which seems to be not happening, to be honest, because I only have 13 followers so far. And maybe if you would like to help me with that, make sure to follow if you're on Twitch, and if you're on YouTube, make sure to subscribe. Although I have no goals on YouTube, but it's helpful obviously. And from today, I'm also adding one more challenge on top of it, and that's because obviously I can like do it, not because I want to. I can simply do it, and okay, I want to, but I'm not trying to like make it more and more difficult. I'm simply doing my work basically and kind of adding everything all together. So I'm combining multiple things basically. So like we did the editing stream yesterday for like about 10 hours. This stream would be to learn Affinity photo to create YouTube thumbnail. For example, I will show you guys what I'm trying to do basically. But yeah, that's the plan. And to learn Affinity photo, this is my first first episode basically of this series, and I think I will give myself 30 days to create a good looking YouTube thumbnail. And I will also assess the skills that I already have basically. So to do that, we will be creating a thumbnail right now without learning anything. We will like use my basic instinct and the knowledge of like using Photoshop 7 as a basic something. I don't know what I did, but I think I created graphics for my website when I used to like code with HTML and CSS my website. Yeah, so I think I created some image and stuff, but I haven't used that enough. Even the Photoshop 7, I believe it was, or 6, I don't know, but I haven't used that software enough, and I haven't used Affinity photo that much. I only created a black gradient image, which is I'm using for this stream layout basically, and that's the only thing that I've created using Affinity photo. So that's my skill level. However, I'm not a complete noob at using softwares basically, so I should be able to like do most of the things, not most of the things, all few things. Like for example, I have like a little bit of video editing knowledge, so I will obviously be able to figure out what some icons may mean or how the logic works and stuff. So I'm not a complete noob, but I am like almost there, to be honest, when it comes to Affinity photo. So this would be like third or fourth time I'll be using the software, but the previous I've only worked one time. Like I explained, I only created a black gradient, which was very easy obviously to use on my stream layout basically, and the other two time I was just looking at the dashboard, how it looks and stuff, and haven't done anything. So yeah, this will be the day one of me learning Affinity photo to create YouTube thumbnails. I used to use Canva, and by the way, it's a great tool, but what I'm trying to do is like eliminate the needs of subscription basically, and Canva is a subscription, so I'm also trying to get rid of it. And I'm getting rid of Wondershare Filmora, which is my video editor. By the way, even with the video editor, DaVinci Resolve or Filmora, I can create better thumbnails, to be honest, compared to Affinity photo, which is a photo manipulating software. So I don't know, but I think we will start with that. This kind of tells you how much I know about it. I'm like about 90% sure that I can like create better thumbnail using a video editor compared to like Affinity photo, or even like basic apps and stuff on phones and stuff. And yeah, that's my skill level currently for Affinity photo. We'll also be looking at tutorials and stuff while doing the live stream, I think, and in that case I'll try to like include all the links in the description, and you should be able to see it. if you are on YouTube. If you are on Twitch, I think the video will be deleted in 7 days, so it doesn't matter, I think. But I will still like put it in the chat. Maybe it will be there in the replay of the video, and then you guys will be able to follow on if you want to. And maybe you guys would also like to challenge yourself to learn Affinity Photo in 30-40 days, whatever it is. My current goal is to like try it for at least 30 days to create thumbnails. And the reason, and by the way, I like procrastinate a lot. So if I'll not set some rules or not push myself, then I'll keep creating thumbnails using Canva, because it's simply easy to create thumbnails over there, and I've been creating thumbnails over there for like years, so I've learned a lot. It's very intuitive for me. It's very like, I don't know the word. It's like my first instinct is to go there and create thumbnails, and I can like create thumbnails, good looking thumbnails, to be honest, in like maybe 5 minutes max. And that's one of the things that I've learned so far. So yeah, it will be difficult, but I think this needs to happen. And also not only because I want to like get rid of subscription, but also because I want to like learn softwares like this basically, so that I can manipulate and create better thumbnails. And I hope it will help me basically to create more professional kind of thumbnails. And I may include this as a service in my freelancing profile. I don't know, creating thumbnails, and see how it goes. Not sure about it, but maybe. So yeah, that's the plan. This is going to be day 1 of me learning Affinity Photo. And for day 1, so this is the plan right now. Let me show you what's going on. So I'll go to my browser window. Okay, just making sure that I'm not showing something critical. Okay, so we just started the stream. So now I guess, I don't know if I should like show you guys this YouTube dashboard. What I want to show you guys is thumbnail. If you are on YouTube, you have already seen it basically. Okay, on YouTube I think there are like so many data that I don't want people to see. So instead, let's go like maybe YouTube account and see if it is like possible to show you guys the thing. Let me find it. Okay, give me a moment. Okay, so if you look at it, so this is the current thumbnail on the video, but I will switch it. Like, by the way, this thumbnail is also created using Canva, and all these graphics, to be honest, not profile picture. Profile picture was created with using some online tool, I think, but these thumbnails are created using Canva. In fact, all of these, I think, all of these, and these are the like beginning thumbnail, my beginning designs. So obviously they are bad, but most of the thumbnails are created using like Canva. So these are the thumbnails that I've created. So in some of them I've like put in some effort, in some of them I did not, but clearly I have a fair bit of experience with Canva to create thumbnails. But that's the challenge. Like, by the way, I've gotten a lot better. What the hell I'm saying? So like I'm also creating AI thumbnails, as you can see, but I can create like a lot better thumbnails if I can like learn softwares like this, Photoshop or Affinity Photo. So these are like AI. These thumbnails are created using AI, but I can like create better versions of it. For example, this looks good enough, but I think if I knew like how to create thumbnails using Affinity Photo or Photoshop, then I would have like made it look like like I'm part of the game or something. And it's clearly like distinctive. The game looks very different than my Batman outfit over here, which is generated by AI. So I could have like created a So definitely I can create better thumbnails if I like this software, if I like learn this software properly, Affinity Photo that is. And this is also created using Canva, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I think so. So yeah, I can definitely create better thumbnails if I like learn this software. So that's also one of the reason I'm doing it. And to show you guys what the thumbnail currently looks like once again. So this is the thumbnail that I'm currently using on this stream, but we will switch it to whatever I will create right now without looking at any tutorials and stuff. And that will be the thumbnail for this video. And we will do the same for every single episode we will be doing with Affinity Photo. And I mean learning of this series, learning Affinity Photo series, and every day I will try to create one thumbnail at the end of the video, or maybe starting, I don't know. And then what we will do is like switch the thumbnail of the switch the thumbnail basically, whichever we have used to start the stream. I think I'll probably use the thumbnail that I'll create right now every single day in the beginning, maybe, or maybe a new one at the end of the stream. Maybe I'll create something new and then we will use that one in the next stream, something like that. But then we will change the thumbnail every single day based on whatever we have learned. So that's my plan, to be honest. So yeah, that's the plan. So this is the current thumbnail, which is obviously a good one, although this is for only live stream. So this is my default thumbnail. If you like look at it, you will understand what I'm talking about. As you can see, whenever I'm doing some sort of work and nothing is defined, I simply use the work mode thumbnail. When I'm video editing, there is a video editing thumbnail. And similar to this, when I'm not sure what I'll be doing, this is the thumbnail I use. I'm live. When I'm gaming, I use this thumbnail. And I used to create thumbnails every single day, to be honest, with Canva, but it was like very time consuming. It used to waste my like 15 to 20 minutes every single day because of thinking and stuff. So I decided to like create some default thumbnails that I will be using on every single stream. That was the plan. So that's why it looks that's why I've used the same thumbnail multiple times. By the way, this is the stream that we did yesterday, almost 10 hours stream. Feel free to watch it if you are interested in like video editing. Okay, this is it. Now I will switch to, I guess, Affinity Photo. Let's open it, and like I promised, I will change the thumbnail of this YouTube video with whatever I will create without looking at thumbnails, I mean tutorials and stuff. So I'll try to create a thumbnail while knowing nothing at the moment, and hopefully it will be like good enough to use. But regardless of what I feel about the thumbnail, I have to use it every single day. Okay, whatever I'll create, whatever kind of thumbnail that I'll be able to make using Affinity Photo on that particular day, that will be used for this stream basically. That's my plan. Let me minimize the browser, and I'm sharing. I think let's try Windows here first. I'm trying to like check if I can use this particular window. If not, then I'll create like a different one. Okay, so it uses multiple pop-up windows, so I think this method will not work properly. Let's go with the screen share option. Okay, this is going to be my first attempt. By the way, this preset wasn't there. I created it. Like this is YouTube recommendation for thumbnail. 1280 by 720p basically, and the rest of the settings are default. By the way, it doesn't matter that much. You can like always create full 80 full HD 1080p resolution as well. Like only thing you need to like think about is the aspect ratio, which is 16 by 9. That's it. And then whatever you create will fit. But I think 720p, let's go with 720p because it is the current YouTube recommendation. So this is the background that I have, and by the way, let me show. By the way, when I told you guys that I'm not a complete noob, this is what I mean. Let me show you guys. I think. Give me a moment. Let me move the face cam somewhere. I don't know where to keep it because I don't know where the important things will be. Let's keep it here for the moment, but if needed, we'll keep moving it. Yeah. So this is what I mean. Like, I can clearly understand some of the options available here. These options, some of the options, obviously, not all of them. And this is the layer system. This thing I know because of the Photoshop thing that we have done. I understand mask layer a little bit. I believe. I'm not sure. Adjustment layer is something that I use on video editing, so that's why I also know what it might do, or I have some sort of idea. Basically, layer effects, not too sure. Live filters, but basically what I'm trying to say is, like, I'm not a complete noob because I can understand a lot of things. Like, this is a color background and foreground. This is also something that I have learned from Photoshop. This is hand tool, move tool, and even the shortcuts are like similar. As you can see, V is like move tool, or this selection tool in like video editors as well. That's why I know. Hand tool is H, obviously, makes sense, but this I know because of the Photoshop. I think crop tool is C, again makes sense. So yeah, I know a lot of things from here. And flood fill tool, I didn't know this one. I know about gradient tool though, and I did use it once to like create. And this was, by the way, confusing. I was thinking, why isn't it working and stuff? But what I need to do is simply add a pixel layer over here, and then it will work, as you can see. So this is the only thing that I've done so far. Paint brush, paint mixer brush, erase. So obviously it's not too complicated. I also know about healing tool because I've used it like multiple times in Photoshop 6 or 7. I don't remember which version I used. J. Okay, this is, I know about healing tool, healing brush. Currently I don't know how to remove background using this software. I think this is the thing that can be used. Like, it's the looking like the magic selection tool in terms of icon. So I think this is the icon that will tool that can be used to remove background. Okay, for now let's try to create thumbnail for this stream, basically. And probably the default thumbnail for entire series of this learning Affinity Photo to create YouTube thumbnail, basically. But obviously I'll keep on improving day by day. So if I'll learn something new, then we will try to improve that thumbnail that we will be creating right now, and then we can update it like on a day-to-day basis, basically. So this is day 1, and I'll create a thumbnail with my limited knowledge of using the software. Not this particular software, but any software, because softwares are like most of the time similar, like I said. So, like, for example, we need a background first of all, which I can do with color fill. I think this tool is the color fill option. Yep. So yeah, either I can like use color fill, but I almost always use gradient, as you can see in the thumbnail that I have. Should we like open up a thumbnail for reference? Maybe. Let's try it. Let me switch to my just for a moment so that I can like get to my thumbnail without thinking about what I'm trying to show. Where is it? YouTube thumbnails, regular thumbnails. So I'll open this one. So this is the only one that we will be using as a reference, and we will create a thumbnail, maybe similar or somewhat different, but try to at least. We'll try to create at least. I'm not sure if I'll be able to, but let's try it. So this is the thumbnail we will try to replicate. Okay, and maybe we'll use learning Affinity photo or something. I don't know. I have to like find this live PNG, or maybe we can create it here. I don't know. This button, I don't think we'll be able to create obviously this at the moment based on my knowledge, but like we'll try to replicate this, and maybe that will help us like set up a point, maybe, I don't know, goal point, if you didn't get what I'm trying to say. So this is going to be my reference for now. So this is a basic thumbnail. Can I use color picker? I think I can use it. That's like, let's go. Okay, let's go to the photos, Affinity photo, and I don't think I can choose the color before creating gradient. I have tried it already, so I think let's create a gradient. Try to at least. What happened? Blood flow. Why both of these have like same shortcut key? G. I need to change that, I guess. I don't know if I can like, what happening? What? Nothing is working. So this shows my knowledge, by the way. Again, let's start with a new layer over here. For some reason it wasn't working, and I am not sure why. Now I'll try to create a gradient. Okay, now it's finally working. And I'm looking at the reference image on my other monitor, and I think we need to go from this side to create a lighter side on that side, which we have done. It's something like this. Yes, so this is the gradient layer, or our first layer that I've created. Now we need to change the colors over here, and the spread is looking fine, although I think there is like more of this spread up until here, but a lighter shade. So I think I need to add a midpoint or something, which, okay, it was easy. I just clicked on it, so maybe this is fine. I don't know why this is looking like the lines, and if there are like any ways to like get rid of it. I'm unaware at the moment. Okay, let's settle with this for now. Maybe move this a little bit. Okay, yes, I think it's fine. Now it's time for the colors, and I'll be using color picker for this. The corner is dark blue. This one. Okay. How do I? Okay, X-Sliders. Paste. Maybe let's use their color picker. What is happening when? Again, this is showing how much I know about the software. What? This is the thing we created initially. Okay, I have no idea what I'm doing. I officially have no idea. I have selected color picker. Nothing happened. Okay, I don't get it. So I don't know how to like use color picker tool over here, as you can see. So I'll like use the Windows default one and simply paste the code. I need to figure out how to use color picker on Affinity photo. That's my skill level right now. Let's click on this. Okay, I had to press enter. For some reason mouse click didn't work last time. Let's go with the midpoint. Okay, let's go with the final point first. I don't know how to use the color picker. Seriously. But I'm like curious now. I'm simply using my Windows PC default color picker. Getting the purple tone over here. Let's try mouse click again. Okay, mouse click doesn't work. That's stupid, Affinity. We can also add noise if needed. I want to get rid of it. I don't think if the midpoint is necessary. At least not before we like. Okay, let's delete it and see. For some reason it's not looking like the thumbnail that I have. So I do think I'll need a middle point. Towards the darker side. This is another kind of blue, indigo. My color picker also showed the name. Otherwise I don't know the name of the colors like normally. So this is how it should look like, and this should be like this in compared to my current thumbnail goal. This will go a little bit further, I think. And I'm probably getting some chat. Okay, no, it was my bot. Okay, I think it's good enough. What? But I'll push this further over here. Can we like add patterns as well? Because I have no idea. We may like need to like get some PNG and then use blend mode to like hide it, maybe. I mean blend. So this is the background that we have created with the gradient tool, and this is the one that we are trying to like create. And on top of, I think on top of the background, I think we have black gradient, like a little bit. So that's why this looks a little bit different compared to this. But I think it's fine, not bad. So I'm talking about these patterns. I don't think we can create it directly on this software, or maybe we can. I have no idea at the moment. Probably we can. Then these dots should be easier, I think. This live icon, this button, and then text, and then this image. I have these cutouts like made already. So even on Canva, I simply paste them. I don't create them. Although it's like very easy to create on Canva. So this is our background layer. We can, I think, rename it over here. Let's say BG. And by the way, to like make things simpler, we will always use a new layer to make things simpler. And now I'll import the thumbnail sort. Let me find one. After creating the thumbnail though, I was always using a correction tool, the auto correction tool of Canva, which we don't have right now, which I don't know how to do on this software. So that would be a difficult thing to achieve right now. Hopefully we will be able to do something if it like doesn't look good at all, or hopefully it will look good. I can use this image. This created a new thumbnail layer automatically. I don't know if I should use the layer. Can I like paste on this layer? Maybe not. My Explorer got crashed. I like have too many files. So let's use this, I guess. V, I think, or hand tool, or what the hell happened? V. Okay, let's forget about this one. We will rename something for this. I think this will be the text layer, let's say. I hope it's like visible to you guys clearly, whatever I'm doing. It's easily seen to me. This is cut out, obviously. So based on my reference image, it's looking like a low quality image over here for some reason. Or maybe it's just a preview. It's just the preview, I guess. See? For some reason it's looking like very low quality or something. Maybe we are zoomed in right now. Our Affinity photo window, maybe. This area, workspace area. How do I like... Okay, yes, 160%. I think we are zoomed in. That's the reason. I don't think I have granular control over this, like it's going from 116, 70, 105. So this is the actual size of the thumbnail, and now it looks similar. And tool to move it, that was like, and I'm using this much of the headshot. By looking at my reference image, I'm trying to imitate it, and I'm using it like this big. Okay, I do need to like a little bit of color correction maybe, and then and since like we'll be doing a lot of hard work over here on the software, it's like not as I don't think it will be like as easy as Canva to use. So I think I'll save everything whichever I will create, even icons and stuff, so that we can like do things faster later on. So I don't have anything saved right now. I could have saved this image with the color correction done automatically. I mean, saved the cutout with color correction, then I could have imported directly and then we could have moved on. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so I don't know how to like add the outline. I have no clue right now. So I don't think we'll go with that for the moment. We will go with text, I guess, because that's an easy thing to replicate right now without learning anything. And I moved my OBS, sorry, instead of image. So yeah, and we will add text right now, and the background thing is like an effect from Canva, but we can simply, I think, create similar effect by duplicating the text and moving the text a little bit. This live is a PNG icon, like provided by Canva, by the way. I have to like find another one, or maybe we can create it later on, because like it's very difficult to find PNGs unless you are paying for it. And then this on icon. So we'll try these three things right now. Let's start with text. I'm like switching to my text layer over here. Then I think it's okay, T. That's what I'm trying to say. I was trying to say. Let's click T. Click somewhere. Again. I think automatically creates layers. I think I don't have to like create them. Everything. So let's delete that layer. And somehow we deleted both. This is annoying. I will probably create the text layer beneath the cutout layer, but because like most of the time I move them behind me if like I'm using big text. I showed one of the thumbnail like that. I think you guys, if you guys are watching from the beginning. Let's do this is again pixel layer. For some reason we were trying to create a text layer, so for that I think so you can simply click and it will create text layer. Yeah. The text would be learning Affinity photo would be like too much, but you can try that. But I think that's a lot of text. It's not visible right now because it's black. We can switch colors over here, I think, from black and white. Let's start with learning Affinity photo, then we can like decide if we want to like keep it completely. I think I'll use the Affinity logo only and then text Affinity. sorry, learning. But let's experiment with it for the moment being. So this is what I'm thinking right now. Let's increase the font size. I have no idea about point, like how this system works. I know pixels. I have to select them before changing the font size, I think. .144. What? Can I now press V? What? V. And based on our reference image over here, we need to like use italic version of the text and something bold. I know the font that I've used there, so you can like simply choose that font, or we can try something new. You can use something like this, impact, but I think I have used Anton. I don't remember exactly, but maybe. Seems like I don't have it here. I need to download the font. Okay, maybe we need to go with this one for now, or these are the fonts that I use on a regular basis, so that's why I'm aware of these fonts. I'll go with either Impact or PiBox. This is one of my favorite fonts, by the way. Or we will go with Montserrat. This looks cleaner. Let's start with this. We need angle. Let's say this is the angle. I will change the font type to black italic. Looks a little bit similar. Extra bold is also fine. This is more prominent, so let's go with this one. And this is looking pixelated. Again, I'm not sure for why. The reason. Maybe the font size is too small for the area. By the way, this uses the OBS logic, by the way, based on my current guesstimate. So you should always start with the big font size and then squeeze it. This is what I mean. OBS also does the same thing. If you use a smaller font size and then use these handles to like increase the area, then it kind of uses the same font size and stretches it. Okay, no, not really. It's like switching the font size automatically, as you can see. But does that happen when I increase it? Yeah, it happens. So okay, it's automatic. So I think it's just because we have a zoomed in preview of the workspace. I don't know how to like do it, how to move it to like 100% the workspace area. I can only go this, which is 94, and this 141. Let's keep this 141. So as I predicted, Affinity photo is too much, so we will only keep learning, and maybe we'll like add Affinity photo as a different text or simply a logo. and I have downloaded the logo already. Let me grab it. I don't remember the location. Okay, brand assets. I hope it supports SVG. Otherwise it won't work. This is the logo. And is there any way to like paste whatever we are pasting in a way that will like fit the window or the image size basically? Resizing it all the time is like not fun. Can I like change the color for SVG file? We can do it on Canva. I'm not sure here if this is possible or not. Like we can easily change the color to like white by clicking somewhere, maybe. I'm not sure, but I do have like Inkscape, which I can use to like change it if needed. Or we can use like color correction tool and manipulate it if needed. The angle is too much, I think. Let's go with this much is enough. We'll go at 12.4, no, 11.1, 10.5. Let's do the same with this one. I'm not liking the font, to be honest. I need a font that will be like taller than this. While taking up like similar space in terms of length. Impact would be like a good choice, I think. You can say it's like condensed. Okay, I can open the document completely, but can I change the color? Is my question over here. I don't think so. Channels. Okay, maybe we can. Composite alpha. Pixel selection. I have no idea what these are. If I can like manipulate these settings, but only for this part of the area, the text area, and not the main part of the image, it will work. Okay, this is the text, I think. What to do? Okay, it can be done, I think. It's only my skill. Only my skill is the limitation right now. Can we select it with? Okay, I think we can. Okay, it's only changing the background, I think. Okay, I cannot do anything at the moment. Let me find the white version of the logo and then we'll use that. For now, we'll we'll try to manipulate the color later on using this software. I've opened Affinity photo because I just clicked on the icon. I don't know if I can do it over here as well, but I know that it's possible over here. Okay, this is SVG. Yep. I haven't used this software as well. This is something that I wanted to learn as well. Export. I don't want to export. I want to work on it if possible, please. What does this mean? Okay, this is even more confusing to me right now. Let's close it. Let me select the text tool. And I select layers and objects. I think it can select the text. Yes. But can I manipulate the color of the text? Is my question. Okay, I have no idea how to do it. We need to learn it. Let's not waste the time right now. We need to finish at least one thumbnail today. And it's already 54 minutes. So instead, I'm simply going to download one PNG of Affinity photo with Affinity. Yep, found it. I was looking for the press kit. Download icon pack. We need a white one. There's a PNG option and okay, both are PNG. Sorry about that. If you heard the noise, this is just notification from chess.com. Save image. Affinity photo word mark white PNG. Let's delete this one. By the way, I just pressed delete key again. It's a common thing. That's why I said I'm not a complete noob. in terms of using softwares. I only need Affinity photo. The 2 is unnecessary in this scenario. We can like crop it maybe. Okay, it's stretching. See, like she should be cropping. Okay. How do I apply it? Enter maybe. Okay, it cropped the like entire image. I only wanted to crop this part over here. This thing. We have auto labels, auto contrast and stuff, which may work on the image. I just found out. Okay, whenever I press C, it like selects everything, so I don't think it's possible to directly crop it here. If you want to like crop it, we need to open it in the other window like we used before. How did I open it like last time? I think I just simply double clicked here or something. I don't even remember. Most visible group restore mask new layer. Is it the one we are working with? I don't think so. I think that was like easier to open by simply double clicking because it was an SVG. So what I can do is like copy this, create a new layer or something. New, I don't know, let's create it, paste it, then use crop. And apply. Then copy this section, I think. Selection tool. Not a good idea. Okay. Paste. Reset the alignment. Is there any shortcut to like? Okay, I think the better idea would be to simply import it like brand new. Sorry, my Explorer again crashed. I need to change my. I need to upgrade my storage and also change the slow hard drives. Okay, I need to change my DPI to do this. I use like 8000 DPI, which is very high. That's why it's difficult to like granularly do things like this. I'm switching back to 8000. So this is the image. Now I'll crop it. Where the heck is the end? Okay. apply, control all, copy, go back, paste. Again, this is like full. I have no idea how the hell. Okay, I haven't cropped the two. What the hell not? Copy, go back, let's delete this. Paste. Let's switch to, sorry about this, I have no idea what I've done. I'm switching my DPI basically again to rotate it like carefully. Let's go with 10. Okay, let's go with 10.1. Again, for some reason we have the two. This time we cropped it, right? Yes, we did. This is annoying. Maybe this will help. My face. My face to the rescue. This is something we created in 1 hour, but remember that I'm also doing it for the first time and I had no idea how to like do things. So this is our reference. Obviously it's not even close right now, but somewhat similar, I think. I also need to make sure that they are rotated at the same level. I think a best option would be to like be able to enter the number, but I don't see any option to do that right now. 10.1. Let's do the same for this. Okay. So this is good enough, but obviously we will improve it a little bit. So the reason I'm pressing it a little bit down is because we are going to duplicate this layer. I don't know the key, but let's try D. Something happened, but I don't know what happened. Duplicate. We need to look at the shortcuts. Text, shadow, SHADO. Is there any way to lock the layers? Okay, yes. I'm locking the upper layer so that we don't like mess things up, and we will move this layer. It feels like the text has like some kind of border which we didn't add, right? Then this looks good enough. Change the color here. Let's look at the sample again. Let me pick the colors from here. X slider. Enter. We're getting there. We're getting there. Getting there. I don't know how to create outline, and like I have no idea. The things that we have done so far were like very basic things, so I was able to do them. Maybe control and equals button set. Okay, it made it like 150%, 100%. So this is 100%. The actual thumbnail size. Maybe we should like start creating with 1080p instead, so that we can also look at it like in a good quality without sizing down. Next time I'll remember that. I think I'm done for now. This is as far as I can go, I think, without looking at tutorials and stuff. I think it's good enough, to be honest. I'm like a little bit proud of myself right now, because I did it without looking at like a bunch of tutorials and stuff. So this is what I've created. This was our reference. Obviously it's not as good, but close enough. Should we continue? Let's continue for like half an hour or something. And again, I cannot do like watch any tutorials. That's the challenge right now. This must be my first thumbnail without looking at any tutorials and stuff. I want to like make it a little bit smaller, but the thing is I also want to hide the two under my face. So this is how as low as I can go right now. We need to like create a cut version for this. We tried cropping over here. For some reason it's like pasting the full sized image for some reason. Maybe if you like create a pixel layer and then copy, maybe. Let's see. I'd only captured the pixel layer. What the heck? What if we rasterize this? I have no idea what that means, but okay, figured it out. I wish I could have done that like sooner. 10.1, right? Yep. Okay, let's move this, delete this. Now I have a cropped version of the image that we can like resize at our will. We need to move these two together, so can I group them? I hope I can. Group layers, yep. Yep, This is what I wanted. Let's lock the background layer. This is their official logo, but I feel like I have this OCD type of thing, which is like making me uncomfortable with this gap in between Affinity and the photo text. Like I instinctively want to like click this photo thing and move it up closer to Affinity. But let's not manipulate the logo. That's not a good thing to do. What I wanted to do was try to figure out if I can like create the... Okay, let's lock these things that we have like done working with. I think these are fine for the moment. I just don't want to like destroy the things that you have already created. So I selected the image and let's try auto labels, auto contrast. It's too contrasty to be honest. Auto colors, auto white balance. I think it did make it a little bit better, but personally I would prefer like a little bit of saturation. I don't know if I can do that here. Color red, composite red, editable. How do I edit it though? These are auto labels. Where can I find the manual labels? Maybe color correction layer or something. Mask layer, adjustments maybe. Yep. Vibrance, exposure, gradient map. I have no idea like how to do it, but we can try something. Let's go with vibrance. I just want to make the image a little bit saturated. Just don't want to do it too much. I think I should change my monitor brightness first. I'm probably looking at it like very differently than it is looking right now in reality. It's changing the entire image. Why? Can I like put it inside only? I only want to do it here for this image. Maybe I need to create a mask or something. Xcode. Hello भाई, कैसे हो? Maybe a mask layer? I'm not sure. These are layers, so I think I'll probably need to like simply edit things here. It just says editable. How do I edit it though? Maybe this. RGB, XHSL, grayscale. have no idea what the heck I'm doing right now. Okay, let's not do it. Like, we'll learn it before doing anything, which will like destroy the image. I think the best course of action would be to do things like, if I just have to guess, I think we will like select the face by doing something. Is it a selection tool? I don't know, but feels like it. I selected the layer, let's say. Okay, yes, it is. So I'll simply select the avatar or my cutout over here. This worked better. How do I invert it? Invert selection. Okay, this does it. Now create mask or something with this selection. Transform layer effects. Create style layer effects, maybe. Color overlay. ओके, outer glow. आज मैं बाहर गया था. क्या प्लान है आज का? बस ये थंबनेल बना रहा है. Affinity फोटो सीख रहा हूँ, वो टाइटल में मेंशन किया. वर्क स्ट्रीम ही हो रही है बस. If you like manipulate color over here, what happens? Like, is it manipulating the entire image? Or just this? I have no idea if anything happened really. Late. This is फ्री है क्या? नहीं, खरीदी है मैंने कुछ महीनों पहले. Merge visible, new pixel layer. Develop persona, liquify, tone mapping, persona. I have no idea what the hell these are. Filters, shadows and highlights. Okay. Layer effects. These are the effects. Light filters. Okay. Let's try this. Okay. One thing, at least we found one thing. I think I'll remove it. I don't think I'll be using it, but at least we found one thing extra. Actually, it's looking good, to be honest. Creating a little bit of shadow. I don't know what I've done, but looked a little bit better, I think. The reason that I'm liking this, the darker side of this part basically, is because it like it's not very attention grabbing when I do this, and that's the reason I think I like it. So I'll keep it although it was like very random thing that I did. I'll also like rotate it a little bit. Fine. Now let's figure out a way to create outline. Again, I have no idea how to do it, but we can like try, experiment. So what I did is I created a background duplicate layer, and what I want to do here is maybe apply some light filter or something. Perspective, clarify, lens blur. The fringe, I have no idea what these are. Lighting. Okay, it's not the solution we are looking for. That's for sure. Let's delete this shadow thing as well. And then we have opacity. Can I like turn it off? Toggle visibility. Also lock it so that we don't mess it up. Select this one. I don't know like how does this affect the other layers. Layer. Mask layer. What happened with mask layer? RGB hacks. Good idea. Follow. Free है क्या? नहीं bro. Thanks for the follow, Pineapple Pizza Josh. Probably a bot account, but thank you. Means a lot. My OBS is sending like 70,000 kilobits. नहीं भाई bot नहीं है. Nice. Thanks for the follow, bro. I'm trying to like reach 50 followers by the end of the year, so it will be helpful. Thank you so much. Okay, मुझे नहीं पता ये कैसे मैनेज करना है, तो डिलीट करते हैं और इस लेयर को इनेबल करते हैं. सो ओके, बिना सीखे मैं इतना ही बना पाऊँगा. आई थिंक इसके ऊपर और नहीं बना पाऊँगा. मैंने कोशिश करी कि आउटलाइन कैसे क्रिएट करना है फिगर आउट करने की, नहीं कर पाया. और देखते हैं कुछ कर सकते हैं या नहीं. फ्लैट फिल, ग्रेडियंट, पेंट ब्रश, डॉज है, बर्न है, ब्लर, हीलिंग, रेक्टेंगल टूल है. तो यहाँ पे शेप टूल है जिसका हम इस्तेमाल करके आई थिंक पैटर्न क्रिएट कर सकते हैं चाहे तो, बट आई थिंक उससे बेटर सॉल्यूशन होगी कुछ. मैं बैनर बना रहा हूँ. बढ़िया है भाई, हो जाएगा भाई. क्या क्या हो जाएगा? थैंक यू, बट ओके फॉलोअर्स. ट्राई तो कर ही रहा हूँ, देखते हैं. थैंक यू ब्रो. मे बी ब्रश टूल में हमें पैटर्न मिले, आई डोंट नो, देखते हैं एक बार। ये ब्रश है, मोर, ये ब्रश टाइप पेड में आई थिंक मिलता है, मुझे पता है, बट फ्री में है कि नहीं देखते हैं। पेंट ब्रश, फोर्स प्रेशर, स्टेबलाइजर, पैटर्न बेस्ड ब्रश मिलते हैं, इतना मुझे पता है, शायद पेड है सब ब्रशेस। तो अभी मुझे नहीं पता पैटर्न कैसे क्रिएट करने। आदित्य आता है, आदित्य के बारे में पूछ रहे हो आई थिंक, बट कभी कभी आता है वो, मतलब आता है चला जाता है, उसको खाली गेमिंग स्ट्रीम में इंटरेस्ट है। So this is my reference image again. So what we haven't done right now is this live icon, the pattern that I've created in the background, as you can see. This is again an image, by the way. I want to create it directly on the software. I don't know how to do it at the moment. This outline hasn't been done yet. The dots in the background here and this button. So these are the things that we haven't done yet. But I think for day one, I think this is good enough, to be honest. To be honest, I'm a little bit proud of myself. Not completely, but a little bit. But we can definitely improve it, obviously. Let's try. This is going out of hands. Let's go back. This is fine. I need to like manipulate the image as well. Wow, kya wow, bro. I think we need to use a PNG software, PNG icon for the live thing for now, because I don't know. I think I can create it, to be honest. It's like a very simple thing, but I don't know if I should, because it will probably take a lot of time. Like for example, if we try to create that button, we can simply use an ellipse tool. Ellipse or rectangle? I think rectangle. Okay, yep, rectangle. Rounded rectangle, sorry. And we will probably have an option to change the radius amount. What the heck am I doing? वो आदित्य का वाह बोल रहा हूँ. Okay. So let's say this is white. Was it white? I don't remember. Let me look at it again. Green. Okay. So let's assume this is the button. The next shape would be, okay, let's customize this first if possible. The corners straight and concave. Okay, so as you can see, we can like customize this, I think, over here. Okay, it's looking like a button now. Okay, I think I created it in like a couple of seconds. Okay, I am like good, to be honest. I'm happy with myself right now. We need to like make it a little bit longer, and then we will go with an ellipse tool and create a circle around it, in between it, circle within it. How do I create a perfect circle? Okay, by pressing shift. Change the color to white. And we have a replica of this button. So for a first timer, I think I'm doing good. Let's create it separately and then we will include it. Okay, I think that's good enough. Although I do think like I need to make it a little bit bigger. Again, I forgot to press shift while increasing the size. 48. Nice. I did create it. Now let's select this both and make this a group layer as well. On icon. Text layer. So now we also have our icon, although I did not like change the orientation or angle to the angle we use. I should have done that earlier. That was a mistake. But we have a straight image here which can help us in this situation. Okay, I think that's done. So this will be here. But this was just a demo, okay? We don't need it for learning Affinity Photo. We needed this thing for the work mode thumbnail, but for this thumbnail we don't need it. We need the live thing. So let's create the live thing if it's like doable. Okay, I think it should be easy. Let's create the live thing. So again, I'll go with the rounded rectangle tool. I will create a rounded rectangle like this. Then we will create an ellipse within. And let's look at the colors first. Okay, the middle will be white, so it's fine. This needs to be red. YouTube icon red would be nice, so let's take the color from here because I know it's the YouTube red because I used it. Let's paste the color code over here. Now let's move the ellipse within, sorry, what the hell I'm saying. Not very good yet. Aditya Thakur, good night. अभी तो हमारा ही बात हो रहा था. Good night, bro. Okay, I think it's good. Let's add text. 50 point maybe. Font, I'll go with PiBox, which is my favorite. Regular is fine. Color would be white. कहाँ पर है वो? Twitch पे. Okay, I think my text has outline, but I did not add it. It was like by default, I think. Let's modify the text first. No style. Convert. I don't see any option to like add or disable outline, but my text seems to have it. Why? See, black outline. I don't need the outline. How do I remove it? Let's find some other font. Although I don't know how to remove that outline at the moment, because I haven't added it, like it was by default added. Doses is looking good. How do I remove the outline? That outline is making things like making it look like ugly. I need to find a way to remove it, but I didn't add it. Why would we do this? Affinity. Photography. Maybe I need to like select a simple text tool or something. But no style, no style. Then why the heck there is an outline? This is annoying. What if I change this color? What happens then? This is stupid. It's good, but too much. Let's try to find a different font. Now in this case I need a font that will like be a little bit stretched but very clean looking. Maybe a different variation of Montserrat. Yes, I think. Even the regular is fine. But I want to like go with light, I think. Let's try regular first. Okay, I think this is fine. And our live button is also ready. Nice, let's group them. Rename it. Live icon. Move it on top. Set the angle. And finally we have this. Why can't I select this? Okay, finally. The only thing that I'm missing right now on this thumbnail is the patterns. Should we try to find images? There are available a lot of them. The only problem is like a lot of them are like paid, and I don't want to like download without proper licensing. I did find some free ones. Commercial, okay, non-commercial use. I'm looking at like some free options. If I can like find something useful. I imported an image. I mean downloaded. Layer. New layer. It adds automatically a pixel layer for some reason. Give me a moment. I'm looking for the file. It should be here. Found it. So this is just a demo again that we can like use like patterns of PNG, and we can also create, by the way, and I will in future using this in Inkscape. I hate resizing. There must be something. Transform, convert to curves, create, line, arrange, layer. I'm looking for a shortcut option that will like fit the current paste option within the window size. Maybe there isn't, but I think there is somewhere, or at least should be. So this is the PNG. Obviously it will be just on top of the background. Let's lock things again so that we don't mess up. Everything is locked up and except the background layer, sorry, the pattern layer. There must be an option to like fit this thing. Convert to curves. Post pixel alignment, move by whole pixel, snapping. So this is just a demo that we are using right now for patterns. And I don't want to use it like that big, so let's add it like at the bottom only. Personally, I don't feel like using it anymore. Looking at it, maybe if we could change the color, then I would think, but black isn't looking good. Now we get a transform. History. How do I sorry about that. How do I work on the transparency of this layer only? I do not know yet. Okay, maybe this. Okay, yep. So for example, we can add patterns like this. Although I don't like it at the moment, but this is just example for this thing that we have done and this thing. So I know how to do it. I just don't have a good pattern downloaded already. We need to create some. What if I change the blend type? Interesting. Then we can use it just in a different way. If you could change the color, it would be nice. Okay, for now, let's not do it. I'll only do this. So this is a pattern, but very subtle. So it's only to like make the image not too boring. Otherwise, I don't like it. Let me look for a better pattern on websites, free PNG websites. All of them are like black for some reason. I found teal ones, but I don't know if that will look good or not. And I think I found one that will look good with this background. Although I'm not too sure about it. Let's test it, I guess. Again, this is also an experiment. Maybe it will look good. Obviously not in full contrast option right now, like right now. Yeah, move it down. Change the opacity. Not bad, but not too exciting either. I think let's not like dwell on it. Like if I'll keep doing it, then I'll keep doing it like until morning. This is who I am. I think we are done here. I will download a lot of patterns and then store them for future streams, and we'll do it like on a daily basis as discussed. And I think I'll be ending the stream right now by completing my promise that I made in the beginning of the stream. So yeah, I think I'll save this. Let me give, I don't know in which location I'll save this, so let's give me a moment. I will switch to chat scene for अभी ending 2 घंटे से stream कर रहा हूँ. Okay, let me save it. So I'll do 2 things. I'll save one project file so that we can also work in the future on this, and we will also export one version of it to like YT thumbnails. Affinity projects. लिंक क्यों क्या करना रह के यहाँ पे? मेरा काम हो गया. 1 घंटे का ही करना था, 2 घंटा हो गया. Affinity photo. Day 1 learning Affinity photo. Save. So I have saved a project file. Now let's export it. Port. White thumbnails. Learning Affinity photo. .png. Save. So I've saved the photo. Now let's go to my browser. फिर नहीं खेलना है गेम. ना दिल्ली गेम खेलेंगे क्या? Now let's complete the promise before ending the stream. So every time I'll do this basically. So I will just edit the thumbnail and add the thumbnail that we have just created for this stream. And so every single day I will try to create a thumbnail, and maybe we will use that particular thumbnail for all our streams. Where did I save it? think I saved it in a wrong folder somewhere. Give me a moment. I think I've saved it in a wrong folder. The hell is it? Regular thumbnails. Okay, found it. New thumbnail is being applied, and this will be the thumbnail for the next stream, as promised. It's done. YouTube. Okay, this is the new thumbnail that we just created. So next day we will try to like improve it a little bit maybe, or something, create something different, something new, I don't know. But every day we will create a new thumbnail. Every time we will try to learn the software and then add that thumbnail. Even like if I don't like it, although I thought like it would be very funny and very childish looking thumbnail for today's stream, but I'm surprised that I created a good looking enough. Like for example, it's looking good enough, to be honest, for me. Obviously it's not perfect, but I think it's good enough. But this was not my expectation. I thought like I will create something like which will look like a child made something. So compared to that, I definitely created something better than my own expectations. So yeah, this is it. We'll be creating different thumbnails every single day whenever I'll be streaming for Learning Affinity photo series. This was day 1 for that series, and I think it will take me like about 30 days to learn it good enough to like create any type of thumbnail. And from there we will decide, after 30 days of like learning Affinity photo, we'll decide whether to move on or not. And as promised, today was a challenge where I cannot look at any tutorials or stuff, so we created one without looking at any tutorials and stuff. But from the next stream, which will probably be tomorrow, we can like look for tutorials online and watch other videos and stuff on YouTube or any other places, and we can take help basically, and we can use like external tools as well if needed. So from tomorrow it will be proper learning session. Today it was just assessment of how much I know and how much I can do without looking at the tutorials. So that was it. Like for example, the main thing that we are missing in the thumbnail that I wanted to do today was the outline that I have created around me and the shadow or the glow effect. That's the only thing we are missing here. So we'll maybe try to learn that tomorrow, and then we will challenge ourselves one level every single day. Yeah, this is it. Thank you so much for watching. Join me tomorrow for next stream. Again, I have challenged myself for like streaming for 365 days without doing it. I cannot quit my streaming journey basically, and you guys can be part of this journey, and maybe you can challenge yourself as well. Thank you so much for watching. Again, if you're on Twitch, make sure to follow. Help me reach 50 followers by the end of the year. I'll be very thankful. And if you're on YouTube, subscribe. There's a lot more things coming. I promise that if you just watch my stream, you'll learn a lot of things on my YouTube channel, this YouTube channel. And I'll also be streaming on Twitch, but on Twitch it would be mix of like games, working, and a lot of other stuffs. But on the YouTube channel that you are currently watching right now, it will be all about productivity and work or learning new thing and stuff like that. So if you are that kind of person, you will like this channel, and make sure to subscribe. Yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for joining. Have a great night. Bye. Sweet dreams.